Let's be honest, how much of your life have you wasted searching for a file you know you saved somewhere? We've all been there. Well, in this explainer, we're going to turn that digital mess into a system of perfect order. We're going from total chaos to absolute clarity.
Oh, we have all said this, right? But here's the thing, relying on your computer's search function isn't an organization strategy. It's a reactive one. It's a habit that bleeds time and just adds stress. Today, we're building a proactive system that's going to fix that for good.
Ah, yes, the classic file name cry for help. We have all created a monster like this one. It tells a story of confusion, maybe a little bit of panic. If looking at this makes you feel a little anxious, don't worry, you are in exactly the right place.
Okay, here's our game plan, our 5-step roadmap to digital mastery. We're going to escape the digital junk drawer, build a proper folder hierarchy, create a golden rule for naming files, master a few core operations, and then wrap up with some absolutely essential pro tips for safety. Let's dive in.
First step is just admitting we have a problem, the digital junk drawer. You know what I'm talking about, that downloads folder or that one corner of your desktop where files just go to disappear. But this isn't just about being tidy. Your file system is a mirror of your workflow. Right now, it might be telling a story of chaos, but we're about to change that story to one of total efficiency.
So how do we actually build our way out of this mess? Well, it all starts with good architecture. We're going to design a logical folder hierarchy that's going to act as the foundation for your entire digital world. I promise you, if you get this part right, everything else just clicks into place. The best way to think about it is like a funnel. You start really broad at the top level, maybe with a client name or a big project. Then you narrow it down into logical phases, like 0-1 planning, 0-2 drafts, and 0-3 final assets. And then that third level is where you put the specific stuff, like images or invoices. See? Every single file now has a clear, intuitive home. Now, a really important warning here. You have to avoid what I call folder inception. That's the trap of nesting folders inside folders until your files are completely lost. Here's a great rule of thumb. If it takes you more than 4 or 5 clicks to get to any file, your structure is too complicated. Keep it lean, keep it logical. Okay, having a beautiful folder structure is amazing, but it's only half the battle. Seriously, if the files inside have chaotic names, you've just created neatly organized chaos. And that's why we need the golden rule of naming, a system that makes every single file descriptive, consistent, and, best of all, automatically sortable. The perfect file name is made of 4 simple parts. You start with the date, and this is the most important part, in year, month, day format. Why? Because it forces your computer to sort your files chronologically, automatically. Then you add a short project code, a clear description of what's in the file, and a version number. It's so simple, but so incredibly powerful. And here it is in action. Just look at that. It's beautiful. Without even opening the file, you know exactly what this is. It's the 4th version of the campaign strategy for the marketing project, and it was created on February 11th, 2026. The file documents itself. This, right here, is what professional organization looks like. So, we've built the system. Now, we just have to make it a habit. And mastering a few core, day-to-day actions is going to make maintaining this whole new world completely effortless. Honestly, this is what separates the amateurs from the pros. Okay, this is a huge one that trips up so many people. Moving a file with cut and paste physically relocates it. That's great for just tidying up, but it can be really dangerous if that file is linked to others, like in a complex CAD project or a video edit. Copying, on the other hand, just creates a brand new, safe duplicate. My advice, when in doubt, copy. Always think before you delete. Hitting the standard delete key is your safety net. It sends the file to the recycle bin, and you can get it back. But holding down Shift when you press delete, that's the nuclear option. It completely bypasses the bin, and that file is pretty much gone for good. You want to use that one with extreme caution. You know, here's a much safer, much smarter alternative to deleting old work. Instead of just getting rid of old versions, create a folder called _archive. That underscore, by the way, forces it to the top of your folder list. Just move all your outdated files in there. This keeps your main workspace totally clean, but it gives you a point of return if you ever need to dig up an old iteration. It is the best of both worlds. All right, you now have a seriously powerful organization system. To wrap things up, let's go over a few final tips that will protect all that hard work and help you fly through your files with lightning speed. When it comes to keeping your work safe from disaster, this is the magic number. You've got to remember this number. It's the core of the 3-2-1 backup rule, and it is so simple. You keep 3 copies of your important data on 2 different kinds of media, say your computer's hard drive and a cloud service, and you keep at least one of those copies stored off-site. This strategy protects you from pretty much any disaster you can think of. And finally, let's supercharge your workflow with 3 quick hacks. First, pin to quick access. Just right-click your main project folder so it's always in your sidebar. Second, use search filters like xt.pdf to instantly find specific file types. And third, enable the details pane so you can see a file's info without even opening it. Total game changer.
So at the end of the day, your digital organization is so much more than just folders and names. It's a direct reflection of your thinking, of your entire workflow. It can tell a story of chaos and stress, or it can tell one of clarity, control, and professionalism. The only question is, what story do you want your files to tell?